Hey guys, we're going to replace the servo today. Commence on the top of the car, remove the 2 screws. This will eventually give us access to the receiver. Man, these screws are small. Not used to working on stuff like this. Also notice that the servo is plugged into channel 1. Unplug it from the receiver. There's a little weather stripping there you'll have to peel back. The wire simply tucks in behind it and comes out rather easily. Yep, there you go. Unplug it from channel 1 and start to remove the servo. Now there's a little bracket that holds the servo in place. Remove the 2 screws on the bottom of the frame, or the chassis rather, and that will essentially release the servo from the chassis.
Thank you.
It's just a rock.
Whoa.
I do have some help today.
Do we?
No.
Unclip the little ball joint there and the servo will come right out.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Punching your head.
Little needle nose pliers come in pretty handy. Again, everything's super small. Not used to working on stuff this small. Here's the old servo with the arm. That arm will not work on the new servo. We're replacing with the servo style as opposed to a replacement Latrax. You can see we have plastic gears. We are going to replace with something with a SAVOX servo with metal gears. Right here I'm just trying to show you that there's proof that the gears are charred off. There's actually a few pieces remaining in the cover. Yeah, little white pieces there. Gears are charred off. I'll save the servo because it still works. You can actually just change and replace with metal gears as opposed to replacing the whole servo, but this is a better deal I found. So power up the car and put your transmitter in neutral. There, that way you know it's centered. Set your trim to neutral, or a center position rather. That way you can install the servo horn as close to 90 degrees as you can. Therefore you know you're starting at center point. Here's a little bridle or bracket that holds the servo into place. I did alter the servo horn. I only needed half of it, but the length did match the stock one. And I did have to increase the hole size just a little bit in order to fit the ball in there. Reattach the servo to the bottom of the chassis with the 2 screws that you took out. Pretty straightforward installation, really. Now, I did find that when I put the servo horn on the new servo, I couldn't really achieve true 90. You could kind of tell there. So I did have to take it apart one more time and choose another spot on the spline on the servo. Kind of tedious, but I think it's for the better. You want to achieve center position without using trim, and I found I had to use a lot of trim at that point. that's it. Reattach the top 2 screws. The receiver will be fastened to the top of the car. I do miss fixing these cars, I tell you. I haven't been involved with RCs in like 20 years or something, but it is a lot of fun. So just reattach a turnbuckle and we're pretty much finished. Now if you do hear that humming of the SAVOX servo, that is telling you that it's under load. So now just fine tune that by elongating the turnbuckle or bringing it in a bit, and you'll be at a true center position. Like the video, guys, hit thumbs up, consider subscribing,
Don't help me.
and look out for some more footage in the future. Peace.